how to prepare a button fly on a pair of jeans. I'll show you right now. So currently working on this fly. I started sewing the fly basically. So it will look like this at the end. This is a double needle top stitch on the fly. So first I fold this one and I add a 3/8 top stitch on it because this ones have buttons. So it has a fly um, that will have the button on. So it looks like it's double fly because normally you only have one fly like this. It's like two flies, but it's one. So this one is um, to have the buttonholes, and then in this case this brand does snap. So that's why the buttonholes are not there. Otherwise I would have done the buttonholes before I doing the zip zipper fly, the J stitch. They call it kind of J because it looks like a J. So I forgot to record it earlier, but basically this is a raw one, so I went ahead and pressed it up. So it's folded already and it's 3/8, and I'm doing that stitch from bottom to top. So let's finish this one. It's the last one. I've been sewing them for a few hours already, and then finally I thought about maybe I should show you guys how to do it. So it's 3/8 top stitch all the way up, so it looks great. And then now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the fly, which is this one, the button fly. So it's the shape of the, so I went ahead and I created a template for myself. This is 1.5 inches wide, and so I just kind of make it parallel to the parallel to the edge, and then I trace it, which is very easy. And then one thing I have to do is that I also have to kind of not leave the ends here, the edges, like even. Otherwise it's gonna be more or less. If it's less, it's not a big problem, but it's gonna be off. So that's why a lot of times, or most of the time, what I do, I start from top to bottom. But in this case I have to start from the bottom to the top because I have a lot of stuff here. I have a pocket here, so this pocket, it kind of pushes away the foot, and then it becomes a little bit wiggly. That's why on the previous fly I show you guys, I did it from top to bottom, but it moved, so I made the second one from bottom to top, and I work better. So normally it's from top to bottom, but this time I'm doing bottom to top because of that reason what I just explained to you guys. So I might move the camera a bit because I'm dealing with very thick material, so I'm trying to make it like smoother at this time. Anyway, I have to enable both needles, and I just have one needle enabled, so I'm gonna stop right now. Quick tip for double needle sewing machines: when you're only using one needle, try to take out the bobbin and remove the thread from the needle, because if you don't, what happens is that it gets stuck between the blade. In this case, this is an automatic double needle sewing machine. So what happens is that it has a blade that automatically cuts the thread. So the gap, it's very thin, and this is 105 thickness thread. So what happens is that if you don't remove this, because you're sewing, so it's shaking, so for some reason the bobbin is releasing thread and it gets stuck underneath here, and it's a problem. So so that's why when I was using one needle to do all of the 3/8 top stitch for the flies, I had to remove the bobbin, and I also had to remove the thread and put it somewhere else. I normally put it like somewhere up here. Anyway, so that's a tip. So let's do the sewing right now. Let's start sewing right now. So I have to go back a little bit. Gene, it's giving me a hard time. Okay. I don't know why the machine is doing this, because I kind of forced it last time to do some sort of embroidery work on a back pocket. So since then it's been doing this little it sounds like it gets stuck, but it doesn't. It could be just a connection that it's not nice, it's not right. So this is how it looks like. I went off a little bit the line, because again, I'm not used to do it from bottom to top. I'm normally do it from top to bottom, but in this case I'm doing it like that. So I'm gonna need some time to adjust myself to it, but this is how it works. And then if I have the other side ready, then I can just finish it. But right now I don't have it because I still have to do the flap on this side. Let's do one from top to bottom. I have to tack it a little bit. Okay, so we're good. It's doing that little sound. I don't really like it. I like my machines to work well, so I don't waste any time. But a lot of times it does this type of thing. Okay, so okay, we're good. So I have better control from top to bottom, so I guess I'm just gonna continue doing it that way. I don't really like the way how the other one came out. This is amazing because this is normally how I do it. I'm gonna sew one more time and let's see how it works out. So my needle got dented, and I need to change them because I'm sewing, although it doesn't look like, I mean, I can't see it with my eyes. It's not visible, that's what I'm trying to say. But I know that with the moment it hit the plate, the needles became dull, so I just need to replace them right now. So I'm adding a size 22 needle to this machine because I'm sewing 14 ounces material, so it's very important to add bigger number needles to handle the thickness. Okay, let's do this one this time and see what happens. So I'm doing top to bottom, and I need to make sure that the lining is out of the way of the needles. So I have brand new needles, and now I'm going to the curve. Great. And this is how you sew J-stitch on denim jeans. Look how beautiful it looks. That's the inside view. So in this case, it's not a zipper fly, it's a snap fly because it's not even button either. We're gonna add snaps here, and then that's the stud is gonna go underneath, I guess. Yeah, and then the socket is gonna be on the top. And that's how you sew zipper fly J-stitch double needle. You could do one needle also, it's the same principle. It's just that this time I used my brother double needle sewing machine. Thanks a lot, guys. I hope to see you next time, and check out the rest of my videos before you take off. God bless you all. Bye bye.